A man in Germany said he had been hearing strange noises coming from his living room late at night. Wanting to uncover the source, he decided to record what was happening. But during the filming, something frightening was captured on camera. In the footage, a dark shadow appears behind him, startling him badly when he notices it. Even after posting the video online, he still could not figure out what the mysterious figure was. Billy Goff normally shared simple clips from her everyday routine. They were the kind of casual videos meant for friends, quick laughs, and harmless moments around the house. But one evening, she unknowingly recorded something that would soon catch the attention of paranormal viewers. Billy was filming herself dancing in her kitchen, fully believing she was home alone. It was meant to be a light-hearted, playful moment, nothing serious and nothing unusual. But right before uploading the clip, she spotted something strange in the background. In that instant, the innocent video became something deeply disturbing. Did you notice it? While Billy is dancing, something suddenly rushes through the hallway behind her. It moves so quickly and silently that she never sees it during filming. Only later, after replaying the footage, does she finally notice the odd figure. Shaken by what she saw, Billy asked her followers if anyone could explain what had been caught on camera. Some viewers believe it looks like a spirit moving through the house, unaware it had been seen. Others argue it may simply be a glitch or some kind of visual distortion. Whatever it was, the clip left Billy with one chilling thought: maybe she was never truly alone in that house. This is the story of a nursing student named Mary. She claimed that she encountered paranormal activity at her home. Her interview was also featured on news channels.
Verify the client's identity and provide...
Ano ito?
Sige pa. Sige na. O, tara. 1, 2, 3, go. Now that I have introduced myself to the patient...
Mary and her brother were recording a nursing instructional video for her studies when they suddenly experienced the fright of their lives. Since that terrifying incident, Mary has been unable to sleep in her own bedroom. After receiving overwhelming support from friends, she decided to install a night vision CCTV camera to capture any evidence that might explain the frightening events. One night, shortly after midnight, the camera records something truly unsettling. A strange smoke-like mist drifts past, and an electric fan in Mary's room switches on by itself. Her curtains begin moving on their own, and a bright orb appears just before the fan suddenly shuts off again. Mary says that earlier that same day, her camera captured even more unexplained activity. closet door swinging open and slamming shut by itself is unsettling enough. But the footage becomes even more disturbing when you notice a dark shadow slowly making its way toward the closet. It is difficult to spot at first, but watch carefully once the video is enhanced. Because of the sudden terrifying events in her house, Mary says she spent a long time wondering what could have caused the haunting. There is only one recent incident she believes might explain the sudden paranormal activity. Earlier this month, Mary and her boyfriend were heading home when they came across a serious traffic accident. Mary's boyfriend is an emergency medical responder and immediately rushed to help the victim, who had suffered critical injuries. Sadly, it was already too late, and the victim did not survive. Mary believes the spirit of that man may have followed her home. Before this next clip, it is worth noting that Mary had previously shown the inside of her small closet in another video. There is hardly enough room inside for anyone or anything to hide there. But days later, when she reviews her bedroom's CCTV footage, what she discovers is absolutely terrifying. Did you catch it? A hand can be seen reaching out from inside Mary's bedroom closet, and moments later, the stacked chairs near her desk begin moving on their own. So what do you think is happening inside Mary's family home? Late at night, Russian man woke up to the sound of loud noise inside his house. At first, he thought thieves has broken into his home, so he went for investigate, but what he found was so terrifying and chilling. The lights began flickering repeatedly, and then objects started shifting and being thrown violently on their own. Terrified, the man immediately ran out of the house. He says it was the most horrifying experience of his life and believes his home is now haunted. What do you think? Over several months, a series of bizarre events began taking place across different states in Malaysia. People reported hearing knocks on their doors very late at night, but whenever they answered, no one was there. Rumors quickly spread that these incidents were linked to supernatural forces. What made it even stranger was that these reports did not come from just one person, but from many people in entirely different states across a wide area of the country. At first, the story sounded like nothing more than a few odd videos, but no, these incidents were widely documented.
Oh mga regalo kaya ni po.
In fact, the reports became so widespread that they were covered by Malaysian newspapers and television news. But this bizarre mystery involving supposed ghostly knocking in Malaysia took an even stranger turn last month. Residents in the neighboring Philippines began reporting nearly identical terrifying experiences. Strange knocks on their doors late at night.
Lu, mawala lagi sila kulit. Wala no.
This time, however, the late-night knocking was blamed on a completely different yet equally disturbing explanation. Witnesses claimed the knocks were caused by gangs of dangerous cult members going door to door, intending to harm anyone reckless enough to answer. Again, multiple reports surfaced across the province of Misamis Occidental in the Philippines. Videos spread online showing armed men patrolling the streets in search of these cult members, yet no one was ever found. The story becomes even stranger because some witnesses claimed these cult members possessed supernatural abilities and could vanish and reappear at will. The reports were taken so seriously that the Philippine National Police launched a full investigation. But the alleged dangerous cult members were never located. Likewise, in Malaysia, no explanation was ever found for the mysterious late-night knocking. So the question remains, what is really happening in Southeast Asia with these strange reports of supernatural knocking? And are the events in Malaysia and the Philippines connected? Perhaps we may never know. Our next footage comes from a TikTok user named Amy Rivers in England. If you browse Amy's account, you will find that she does not usually post paranormal content. In fact, her page is filled with short clips of ordinary moments from her daily life. However, one very short and highly unusual video she uploaded immediately caught our attention. Watch very carefully. This footage appears to show what looks like a literal glitch in reality. Amy is recording a quiet, dark street in England at night after spotting a wild fox attempting to cross the road. At first, it seems like a completely normal wildlife moment. But as the fox moves across the pavement, something impossible happens. In the middle of the road, the animal suddenly vanishes into thin air. We took time to digitally enhance the footage and slow it down frame by frame. When viewed closely, the fox does not run away or disappear into shadows. You can actually see its body become translucent and fade completely out of existence. So, what do you think? A man was driving his truck late at night along a road deep in the forest. Heavy rain was falling, the road was dark, and he was entirely alone. By pure chance, the camera inside the truck captured something truly terrifying. Behind the driver, a figure suddenly appeared, moved slowly, and then disappeared as quickly as if it had never been there. The truck driver was horrified when he later reviewed the recording. He insists he was completely alone and has no explanation for what that figure could have been. So, what do you think it was? The following video was captured around 1 a.m. by a truck driver navigating a seldom-traveled road, notorious for its danger due to numerous past accidents, some of which ended in tragic fatalities. This has led some to believe the road is cursed, with many advocating for its permanent closure. However, for drivers like the one featured in today's video, alternatives to this treacherous route are limited. On this particular night, Gaston Rodriguez and his co-driver found themselves traveling along this infamous road. To ease the eerie atmosphere, they were listening to upbeat music when, suddenly, something deeply unsettling occurred. As their camera continued recording, a mysterious, almost spectral figure darted across the dirt path, vanishing into thin air. Astonishingly, neither driver seemed to notice this strange presence during the recording. It was only after reviewing the footage that an overwhelming sense of dread came over them. The identity of this elusive figure remains completely unknown. Some speculate that it could be the spirit of a victim from one of the many past accidents, still wandering this cursed road. Whether it was a ghostly encounter or something else entirely, the footage raises unsettling questions and leaves us wondering about the unexplained nature of what was captured that night. A Reddit user known as BoredGuyOnline posted a video while desperately searching for answers. According to him, he works overnight security at an old hospital, and one day, a coworker mentioned that he had been seeing strange things in the building over the past few weeks. BoredGuyOnline was initially skeptical, but his coworker encouraged him to start recording videos, suggesting he might capture something unusual. Late one night during his shift, he began recording on his phone as he walked through the halls. It wasn't until he later reviewed the footage that he realized he had captured something truly chilling. A dark figure emerged from one of the rooms. This solid black shape lunged into the hall, appearing to notice the man recording before quickly retreating back into the room. At the time, BoredGuyOnline did a double take, thinking he might have seen something. But it wasn't until he rewatched the footage at home that he discovered what had actually been captured on video. Another user, known as Celery6299, posted a video to the Paranormal subreddit that was impossible to ignore. A few years earlier, he had been flown to Denver for treatment of a serious autoimmune disorder. During this time, he stayed in a home for individuals suffering from severe medical conditions. Throughout his stay, he often felt a heavy presence nearby. Then one night at 3 a.m., something outside his bedroom window caught his attention. He began recording on his phone and unknowingly captured something truly unsettling. On the highway, a misty apparition can be seen. This eerie figure appeared to be walking along the busy road before suddenly gliding backward. Taking a closer look, the strange anomaly seems to have a head, torso, and even 2 legs. The Reddit user still isn't sure what exactly he witnessed that night, but it certainly looked like the spirit was simply out for a late-night walk. So guys, this is all for today. I hope you liked the videos. Wait for tomorrow, and kindly don't forget to subscribe. If you want to share your own story or want to contact us, you can mail scarycamyt@gmail.com.